Yeah, it's exactly like that. Sorry.
There's a lot of research done. That's one of the nice things about it.
Thank you.
For the time.
Started to diminish.
There's lots of theories around that. I think it's to do with scale. So during the late 1800s, both the world wars, Flax production scaled up massively. So they set up every single process. Then once the demand dropped off again, you've got this kind of big infrastructure. There's no reason to be there. And that's when they started buying fibre from other places.
They were up in a restaurant, yeah.
It didn't shrink back down again, it just kind of, the farmers stopped growing. And
they built such big mills that didn't pay them to switch them on. You know, because it cost, over 100 metres from it, we make 1,000 in a day. It's too expensive to switch that machine on. So turn it off and walk away.
So I think it had a lot to do with that kind of getting to the wrong scale, or a scale that's kind of too big for a sustainable industry. And that's what I think is really important as we're rebuilding the whole sort of textile system, is to do it at the right scale in a way that works. Because we go through big things at the same time. So I think that is really
what part of the infrastructure do you need to go to the next level for Flax production?
So our gap at the minute, we can get it growing, so Flax grows really well, and we we'll walk back up and actually show you the different processes, but the main...
This will be the first process here where we spread the seed out to the ground and just grow it, and then pull it, and then we'll head back to the...
Great.
So
this is it,
yeah, that's exactly it. This is the stuff. So there's...
And is this come out from behind you here?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's amazing, it's not so, it's quite...
How you can only break through that kind of flat ground, but as you can see, you can absolutely grow it on a hill. And it's just because to use machinery, you need to grow in flat ground, but we actually do all our harvesting by hand.
And you just literally see the roots really, just pulling it out the grass.
It's quite a nice
good on the
thing
hill
to do.
because you're a couple inches higher whenever you're starting at the bottom. Like,
That's right, pulling up. But we're going to try and plant a bit earlier next year, next week growing season. It's going to be better to go a little bit earlier.
just the sun was getting too hot now. those ones goes in a wee bit early to get that keep the moisture.
I know it's great to eat flaxseed.
And are you separating it, this process, at this point here? We'll show you the process
And we're going to walk right down and show you some machinery. But so this is so simple. I mean, you prepare the food, you sow the seed, you leak it. But I think if we can get it right, it's an opportunity not just for textiles but also for farming, because you know the opportunity to grow something that's a little bit more profitable, that supports the biodiversity that's there, and it's in the rotation as well, so it's sort of part of the food system. It's not that you're taking land out of food production, it's staying in the rotation.
This is equivalent to more traditional. Is it similar to how do you equate it twice round?
I think it's probably better. More profitable. I mean, certainly because we're still quite small and niche, I mean, we would get that. It's more profitable.
The consumer really wants that now. There's greater interest not only in food but in the trading
Or something. We have had so much interest, and it's not just because of the heritage. Exactly. I mean, people are they care so much about the fact that we need to have more regenerative textiles and more sustainable textiles. That's absolutely right.
I think from an environmental perspective, you've seen that the cloth and clay is wasted. There's mass consumers sort of.
Where do you send your flax to then? What's the next stage from
So at the minute, well, we'll show you the processing, and then at the minute it's hand spinners, designers, can be used composites, there's so many uses for it. That's right. Film industry actually. Yeah, for set dressing. We stopped here because we want to talk briefly about this tank. So I'm just seeing the kind of black and oranges and there's the kind of magic to it. So we're going to show you the kind of, this is how you would do it by hand.
Is this post the back that
This is post-dressing, exactly.
and you bring it in here and dry it like this?
They'll lay it out in the field. 2 days, hopefully it's sunny, and then get it in a couple of days, and then it'll storage like that. Over there.
This is how it would have been done in the past. Traditional way.
And how do you teach yourself this? Where did you go to find the book?
Probably Herman. Yeah, there was a couple of a lot of this in the equipment.
Yes, is this your version?
This is
This design will be like 5,000 years old.
yeah, it's really old.
It's in, what was the, right?
We got contact with Trinity College who studied this hieroglyphics, and they said that they thought the hieroglyphic was this shape. So, which another thing we never talked about.
You become the subject matter expert, something you really
Yes, well,
So you can see already it's turning.
That's the thing is, you don't think, you sort of feel, you don't think something so stiff actually would become so.
Yes, how does it go?
Malleable, yeah.
You're welcome to have a go if you want.
Definitely.
Really pretty. So,
I mean,
that's right. And you do go faster and faster.
You do get through quite a lot.
The whole field. Yeah. damping big.
That's quite a task.
How long would you do this for then? To what stage do you have to? Okay.
You won't have to go to the gym.
So what you're doing is breaking off that outside, the hard
The
outside.
part, and
Release
there's you can see this here, so that wee central cord up the centre of it as well.
Yes.
So
So
there's
break
some
that
work
up, and
getting
then
that
this
all.
is the final.
Yes, the fine fibres from that. So there's, so we'll show you how we do it nowadays.
The usually doing this at the start, but this chaff that comes up, you can use every bit of the fence. So that chaff can be used for animal bedding.
Would you keep going until you've got
She found it. This is Charlie Barrow.
Yeah. We had a photo of all that stuff. So we're not that story here, so you got all the door comes to this comes in on the base. So, these pretty much what we're doing there. You know, so it starts off with large cones, which is your food card, then the smaller ones, you know, big or whatever. So, then we do that, you grab out of that, pump it flat. So there's, you know, and then as a swap over, this second machine, and this will be the other half of it. So,
Charlie has an idea for making a design of this machine. It's go in a shipping container and it can travel around.
I reckon you could condense this now, surely, with the engineering by
yeah. This is where you get your commons.
So it is like a torture trap.
These are a bit deadly.
You lose a few fingers there, John.
So that's what it comes out like after it comes off there.
the other shoes, like that's what I put up here,
Yeah.
and then how much time it takes, yeah.
Right in there. And so we put it here. And it's just like how you put the end. And as you get closer, you get
Closer, closer.
getting wiped out.
And that's essentially trying to.
That's very awesome.
Stripping the fibre from each other.
You're stripping the out from each other, you obviously get the water because when it comes to spinning, you don't want those wee bits of dirt compressed in it. So you want to
Is that then,
So like
that's separate now, you don't use that in.
all that is what you're trying to get out of
You
them.
can use it for other
Can use
things.
that,
You can use it for making rope, you can use it for making sort of rubber.
But it doesn't carry on the process.
No, we don't. We don't.
you're dividing your
Final
stuff for different products. You know, because
get different
you
grades.
could use this for spinning cushions or
So to start with, actually, you end up with quite a small bit in this process.
yes,
To strip it all out.
but everything's usable.
Something in there.
Yeah. You know.
But this bit's always done by hand, whereas
I'm
you can
afraid.
do that, yeah, you can do
So we
that.
can produce quite a bit of the switch fibres.
But are you selling to this point to some people? But are you selling to this point? Do some people want it?
There's the Irish Museum. Yes, the museum is although it would be more the sort of hand process.
And this is what you end up if you do that a lot.
Yes, so that's the stuff that's come off. Yeah.
That's what enormous. Turn into rope and stuff out there, so that's where you get your tool rope from.
No way.
Yeah.
So that can be used for upholstery.
Yes, that feels very much like wool, that at this
Yes,
stage.
exactly.
It's very multi-purpose, isn't it? I mean, you can really find so many uses for it.
So we want to introduce you to this is Marion Sierra.
We discovered a series of machines, maybe about 6 or 7 different machines. They're all, sadly, they're no longer in one of the processes in existence here, so we're just trying to bring the machines back to life, but also revive the skills and keep the skills, which are still just here.
Just
It's
there.
just there. I mean, just I'll be the down off. There's the fantastic condition. Northeastwards.
And is there a modern iteration of this sort of kit? Will that help bring you?
That'll be the next stage. Yeah, so I'm sort of more looking, like, we use various rims and everything, most extent we've got wooden railings and air conditioning. We're sort of looking to the past and trying to keep those skills, but then to learn. So that's a big part of it, learning from and then advancing and hopefully inspiring new fabrics.
And do you think there's sort of a revived interest in production?
There's definitely, I think it's enough, sort of a realization of the value of that knowledge and not just upgrading and just getting stuff. We need to respect it. It's physical, like you've seen, it's incredibly physical process. It's just, yeah, there's a romance to it as well. And it's yeah, I mean, we've taken our handle to London last night.
Because it's that intergenerational storytelling as well that comes with these.
Next stage.
So this is what I'm doing. So really, there's going to be a problem with spinning. Spinning is the bottleneck. And so what I decided to do, I had 30 years in business. I've been researching for 30 years, so I decided I'm going to have a go at this. So I'm actually a full-time carer, so I've been doing this just in the spare time, just financing myself.
Do you have any spare time?
Well, exactly. Do a bit of work this morning before I came out, you know. So doing this in the back room, just, you know, 700-800 quid. Everything is hobbyist, all the stuff that school kids could use. Everything. There's nothing here that's very expensive. And so I managed to sort of build this. First stage, I did spinning machine. So the inspiration is actually Henry Beard, believe it or not.
Really?
Because well, he has a law, he banned Irish gentlemen from wearing more than 22 yards of linen. Because 22 yards. I think it was one of the O'Neills. It was Hugh O'Neill, and he was appealed that 22 yards. Meaning Irish gentlemen are not allowed to wear more than 7 yards of linen. So I thought, wow. So if Hugh O'Neill had this much linen, these ladies back in Ireland with just simple spindles. They didn't have spinning wheels. They just spin. Must have been churning out huge quantities. I thought, well, they can do it. They must be doing it non-stop. So maybe I can automate that. So that was a big inspiration, and that really got me going to have a go. And so we've sort of these are sort of the first sort of trial runs. So amazingly, I didn't expect to see this for about 10 years, but I've been able to find very, very fine stuff. And this is yarn that we haven't been able to spin for probably hundreds of years, you know, or at least 100 years anyway.
Gosh, it's very fun.
I mean, I spin, you know, I use a spinning wheel. I can't do anything like that. I showed a weaver, and she said, no, I don't want any of that, you know, because it's so fine. But there's so much potential, and it's all open source. So you know, we're going to continue to work on it here, but I'm really hoping that we can get school kids. Everything's written.
Because I'm right in saying that the whole production used to be here, but then certain parts of the production now is outsourced, and the idea is to bring the whole chain back.
Yeah, and this, hopefully, because we're going back to the spindle spinner, isn't much different from what Joy could produce here.
Yeah.
Maybe using one of these machines just to refine it. Yeah. And then to spin it from that point would be wonderful. And you'd have long fibre linen, so at the moment, linen is very, very short fibre. They have to put it through cottonization to put it through the cotton machines. That's basically what modern flat spinning is. But if we get back to long fibre spinning, we get all sorts of.
It feels like you should be launching a design challenge. You'd be very good at this. Amazing designers come through and be able to produce something.
Yeah, I would love it. School kids just to have a go, because it's yes, this is right. You have to have a little bit of feel here, so you have to sort of know what's happening here. And then it's just the speed of the spindle and the speed that it moves backwards and forwards, and then a little bit of steam thrown out. So the ladies actually found there were grooves in their teeth.
Because they were running it through.
Running it through the mouths.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're using their mouths to control it and actually
to add the moisture to it.
Add the moisture to it.
It's a super project because there's so many different skills needed for it. The coding and the sensors and the knowledge of Arduino boards and all that kind of stuff.
Everything. It's like a wonderful IT project. It's just that even forget about anything else, because I love the IT project, you know. So, Yeah, we'll train our
How exciting though, but it feels like it's at a cost of potentially very new technology helping produce flax at a bigger scale.
Exactly. So we're relying on, Mallon to get his machines for sure, and Tiernan to get his machines invented, and
They want coarser stuff rather than finer stuff.
Well, again, it depends. It depends what what you're using it for. So, as I said, suppose not that this in history, but the pharaohs in ancient Egypt, they were spinning. They could spin this much finer. This isn't anywhere near as fine as it can spin flax. And the pharaohs gave this as a kingly gift. They wouldn't sell it, so you couldn't buy it. They would only give it to other kings and notables, as a royal gift.
I've got some gifts coming. You're employing you all as permanent gifts around. Flax gifts.
we'd like to show you some of our products.
So exciting for us what they're going to do here and to eventually give us these proper home completely. As much as possible. Yeah, completely. Because the kind of beginnings of Kindred, the whole dream started because lots of my kind of family members were involved in the linen industry here, and so it was really kind of discovering that and researching that history. It was so gutting to me that had been forgotten, and there was so much of that had been neglected. So it's a real kind of passion of ours to revive that, to use local craft and use local kind of skills, and we have such history and craftsmanship here, which is so cool. And one of the really cool processes that we use that is really unique to Northern Ireland is a process called beetling of leather, and it could be like a sustainable kind of version of leather. And so this is also beetle, so it kind of makes it the linen is dampened.
Jump into the blocks literally for 2 weeks straight, and also gives it a sheen, so it tightens the weave, gives it a sheen, and also actually makes it windproof. So it is used in the fields because it added it.
But yeah, it's kind of easy.
I'll be training someone else.
No, he's 59, if it's something you would actually do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Involved in not only the storytelling but also the craftsmanship and the creativity of the product. Totally, yeah. Right from the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, we actually have a really cool piece of financial science that raised awareness. There's a real kind of interest in it all, and yeah, it's just so fun for us to kind of think of new and modern ways to use those really traditional kind of crafts.
Because I noticed there is a big sort of celebration on sort of the design process and the
Absolutely.
brand.
Yeah.
But actually the consumer customer, I think really does care about the
Massively, yeah.
hard product, isn't it?
Oh,
And actually
goodness,
shining the light on them so you can all the way through that process. I think it's
I think that's something that we are really passionate about, is keeping information local and telling the story of the suppliers and having deep relationships, because I think that that's something that gets completely lost in the fashion industry whenever supply chain.
it's the fun, it's places it's like it comes out to that kind of
Absolutely.
Yeah.
and I think it's reviving that sense of community
Totally. Yeah, yeah.
through
And
craft.
years ago there used to be like they called it the cottage industry where women kind of were kids, so it's kind of like a new way of thinking about that, which is really cool. But we find actually our customer is so passionate about that as well. They're really bought into that kind of story, and they really care deeply about it, which is
the artist who made the glove and actually be enjoyed.
And then you're the new person that made it as well.
Yeah.
You're like that.
yeah.
Amazing guys.
Thank you so much.
I used to farm lands. Yeah, good. Oh, but your farmland's all flat.
Oh, you say that. You say that. There's some, in Scotland, there's really bumper farm.
Yeah, some like this. Good to see what you farm. Well done, Charlie, because it can't be easy for you guys to get Probably get feedback by us. Well, listen, we'll try and see what kind of reports.
Yes,
And have you heard from Dr. Price to see how valuable it is. Because the next level for you is quite exciting. Another nice next level. And very nice to meet you. Thank you for showing us around. I really appreciate it. No, we don't tidy. It's a working farm. Very good. So much. Really well done, honestly. And I said, I just think we can do to help scale what you want to do. We've got to go into a speed. Very much we see what the resonating base is actually. I know you don't. It'd be great to have an understanding of what makes
not that
moment to get to inherit the right people who can make us good decisions. I think it would be nice for you to have another Flax community right from the 80 all the way to brilliant, well done. And you showed us around.
space of iteration with your new shiny machine.
Not too bad.
Thank you.
Thank you.